Tell them run it up. I wake up. Yeah. I wake up, flex, I'm down now. Check, no drip, this wet. Tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch. Tell them run it up. I wake up, flex, I'm down now. Check, no drip, this wet. Tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch. Tell them run it up. Now that 10 roll through my hands, I'm by my lonely. Turned to a savage, now my baby wants to hold me. I love my fans, don't need no friends, I got my homies. Thought I could trust you, I find out you tried to zone me. I'm number one up on that court, I'm Nick McGrady. The first one in, the last one out, can't call me lazy. Put in my hours, send the invoice and they pay me. I need 6 rings like MJ and Tom Brady.
Greetings.
Go ahead.
Greetings. We are here. I'm not in the lab, but we got Coach Julius Hall. He's in the Bat Cave. He's in the headquarters. Then you got Coach Eric. He is in the house. He's in the house chilling. And he's in the house. He's in the big house in Tallahassee house. But yes, we are right here. Ebony Sports Reporters. We say that all of y'all share. And so what we're going to be doing to the producer, that with our topics, just throw our topics up there, and then we're going to flow with it like that. And so, again, our first topic is...
She didn't break no topics. She off the day. You got to have the topics in front of you. First topic is Dion.
I'm going to say, again, right now, that's why, because, again, the assistant producer should be doing it. The assistant producer's not doing their job. So I'm going to make an executive decision that we're going to fire the assistant producer, who's the president of our Black Media. We're going to fire him. So the first one is tied to Lou James Groover III, also known as Gino Groover, who's been drafted by the Arizona Diamondbacks. And so we want to get your thoughts with regards to that, Lou James Groover.
Lou James, the Groover boys, all the Groovers were athletes here. So it's just in their DNA. I can't wait to see him play, and hopefully he'll be on the team instead of going down to the minors. You know, sometimes they send them down to the minors first, work their way up. But he's in the Diamondbacks program, and so he's in that camp. And so I'm a Diamondback fan now. You know, we can't wait to see what he can do.
All right, Coach Stud.
The Diamondbacks took him pretty high in this draft, so they're looking for him to actually move up to their active roster. Kudos to Georgia. To the state of Georgia.
And with regards to that, again, Gino Groover, and again, from Dion to Theon, also great athletes here. And so this is a continuation of our story with regards to us. And again, I got mad props and mad respect, mad love. So as it stands, our system, we have a system issue on this end. And some of y'all know, we told y'all we can't access it because even on my computer where I try to access the topics, but they're not going to do so. I'm just going to throw out some of the topics that I know we have been doing. That's why I asked Lou James Grove. That's why I said, just go ahead and put the other ones up, then I can elaborate and set it up. But then, all right, that's right. That's all we had to ask for. But they got to make it difficult. So what has happened? John Gruden league. What they have gone and said that our good butt, I forgot. I got to do this right here. The opinion of Ebony Sports Reporters, the merely opinion of Ebony Sports Reporters, and we do not want Roger Goodell to get mad with any of us. Roger, we are still friends. You are still my homie. You are still related to me. We are still family. Roger Goodell, got to throw that out there. And so Roger Goodell, Daniel Snyder, and others played a role with regards to the league, with regards to John Gruden. So Coach Stud, what's your thoughts with regards to that?
I feel that John Gruden was a scapegoat for them. It was so much said, and the heat was coming down, and they had to put it on what I consider to be the lowest man on the totem pole. Other was owners, you know, and John Gruden was a scapegoat for the other NFL owners They all felt the same way. This was being discussed not on one occasion, on several occasions. It was racist, and they got whiff of something was coming down, so they had to let it leak out. John Gruden was clearly the scapegoat for those guys.
Coach Julius Hall, what's your thoughts with regards to that?
Gruden, he deserved it. He's a little prick. And see, he ain't in that little boy, he ain't in that club with them, what he thought he was. And see, he was so critical of everybody. John Gruden was critical of everybody. He deserved just what he got. The league, they had to throw somebody under the bus before it get back to them. So why not throw him? Let's get rid of the little prick, they're saying.
Okay.
So they got rid of the man who they did. They all cutthroat. The league is cutthroat. The league cutthroat. You're talking a multi-billion-dollar industry. So they got to protect the brand. They got to protect the shield. So throw him out of there. There got to be a little excitement, to keep things moving anyway. Can't just be boring to play football. That's it. No, it got to be some controversy. Controversy sale.
And that's what Coach Julius Hall like. He likes controversy. He likes
exactly.
I guess we now understand his philosophy with regards to that. So we move on.
Oh, where we was? No, where we was? That was it? Okay.
Yes, So, Barry Bonds, still no Hall of Fame. Still no Hall of Fame, Barry Bonds. Barry even made some comments about that. Barry Bonds, no Hall of Fame. Coach Julius Hall, what are your thoughts with regards to Barry Bonds? One of the greatest players of all time in baseball history, not in the Hall of Fame.
Listen, and don't go telling the people that opinions of Julius Hall is not necessarily opinions of. No, yeah, this is my opinion, and this is the most. Pete Rose and Barry Bonds need to be in the Hall of Fame. I don't give a darn what you say about Pete Rose. Look at him. I would give a darn. Barry Bonds, I don't care what he was on. There's nothing that we've seen so far that can make the eyes slow that ball down. That man was hitting that ball out of the park. And he did it consistently night after night after night before they even came up with this whole steroids thing. Barry Bonds deserves to be in. This is a travesty, and it needs to be corrected. This man is, he had the sweetest swing ever in baseball. And he was just a great, great player at that time. And no way that you keep him and Pete Rose out as long as you keeping those guys out of the Hall of Fame. They deserve to be in. Pete Rose was Charlie Hustle. Ain't nothing you can say about it. So he gambled on the game or so. Who don't do that?
Oh, Lord. So, Coach Stud, what's your thoughts with regards to this?
I totally agree with Coach Hall on that. Barry Bonds, one of the greatest of all time baseball players in the history of the game. And for him not to be in the Hall of Fame, that's a disgrace to the Major League Baseball.
And if you look at his stats prior to when they talk about the steroid era coming into play, he was already on track and was already there as a Hall of Famer. But again,
exactly.
That's why some people, and it gets so polarizing right now that folks go and talk about, people who I like, people who I admire, they just adamant, no, he used steroids. I'm like, but what about before? But he used steroids, and they used that just to cut off. And I'm like saying, he was a Hall of Famer before then. So I'm just going to throw that out there. So the opinion of Ebony Sports Reporters regarding Barry Bonds is the opinion of Ebony Sports Reporters. Barry Bonds, we love you. We can't stand. Oh, no, I can't say that. We're going to move on. And that's why I couldn't say it. I was about to say something, but I can't go say. I was about to say, can't stand MLB All-Star Game and Home Run Derby. What's your thoughts with regards? What do you feel about the MLB All-Star Game? Because the National League finally won. Decades, National League finally won. All-Star Game and the home Run Derby. Coach Stud.
Well, let's talk about the National League first. Winning is normally be dominated by the American League. They trail the game 1-2 until I believe around the sixth or seventh inning, and got 2 runs and went on to get a 3-2 victory. Maybe that turns the tide now, because maybe the National League will start to be the upper echelon of baseball now. That's my opinion.
Okay. Coach Stud said the upper echelon. Okay. Coach Julius Hall. Because we know you're a Yankee fan, but go ahead.
No. I'm a National League fool. And I'm glad that the National League finally won, because the AL usually have the best batters and the best pitchers. You haven't seen the back when Glavine and all of them was pitching with, and the National League used to dominate, but now the AL has been dominating forever. And then when you're talking about the home run derby, like father, like son, this boy has the same physique and everything as his dad, the same swing. He must be just sitting back, just watching his daddy, and I mean, it's just in their genes. Also, they just hit balls out of the park, which is awesome thing to watch.
All right, yes, indeed. So we'll see what's going to happen with regards to the National League, with regards to when we now see World Series. We'll see what will happen with regards to that. And so we continue on. Next topic.
Oh, wow.
We've discussed this before, and it continues. So we're going to go into, but again, this new development, some new conversation. The Saquon Barkley saga. What is happening? What is going on? What's your thoughts with regards to that, Coach Julius Hall?
Well, I think it's a disgrace also. This kid has shown day in and day out who he is. Every day he has shown who he is. Without a doubt, we see it. We know it. This boy plays. And he's valuable to that team. He can go anywhere and he's one of those explosive players that you just got that you want to see. I don't want to see the Giants. I only will turn to the Giants to see Barkley. There's no other reason for me to see the Giants. Ain't nothing else exciting. You got what that boy name? LBJ. What boy name? Wide receiver. He gone.
Odell Beckham Jr.
Yeah, Beckham Jr. Odell Beckham. He in Baltimore now. So, there's no reason for me to even talk about I want to see the New York Giants unless Saquon Barkley got a hell of a contract. This boy is explosive. He's like Barry Sanders. He's liable to bust one at any minute. Any minute. He's must-watch football. And so for you not to want to give him the deal that he should have right now is just mind-boggling to me. I don't understand it.
Okay. Coach Stud.
Well, the reason why they haven't given him the long-term deal, they got some questions about his durability. Now, when he's healthy and can go, he's one of the best running backs in the National Football League. I see him taking their franchise, helping their franchise get back on top. And without him happy and playing, I see the Giants really just sputtering. Because he takes that pressure off of their quarterback.
So this is what I'm gonna throw out to y'all. Who is more important to the Giants' success, Daniel Jones or Saquon Barkley? Say coming to this upcoming season, who is more important to the success with regards to the Giants, Saquon or Daniel Jones? Which one? Daniel Jones, Saquon, Daniel Jones. Coach Stud, what's your thoughts on that?
That's a great question now. I'm going to go with Saquon Daniel Jones.
Okay. Coach Julius Hall, who's most successful with regards to the Giants, or who's most important to the Giants to have success this season? Saquon.
Stud didn't answer that question, did he?
Yeah, I went with both of them.
He answered it. That's why I just rolled with that. He answered it. So
I went with both of them. They complement each other.
Daniel Jones, Saquon Barkley. Saquon
Barkley, without a doubt. We can replace that quarterback at any time. It's hard to get running backs these days. Quality running backs that can do it and do it day in and day out every Sunday. It's hard to get those type players that are those. He's a game changer. Daniel Jones is not a game changer. Saquon Barkley is a game changer on any team in the NFL. What team is he going to go to and not start? Name one. Not one in the NFL. What team Daniel Jones going to go to and not start? Probably 15 of them.
No.
Probably 15 of them.
No.
Yeah.
Daniel Jones is a top 5 quarterback in the NFL.
I don't know, brother. I don't know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And he can get you with his legs too. I watched him coming out of Duke now. That Daniel Jones and can throw a football.
Yeah. But I don't know. I gotta look at brother. I don't know what you get. Top 5?
He's a top 5 quarterback in the NFL.
I don't know, man.
Sure is.
Jones. Okay.
Yes. Sure is.
No. Well, I got yes.
Why? Because brother-in-law said it.
Daniel Jones. Okay. Some people
Yes.
are like, hold on, wait a minute. Daniel Jones? Oh, yeah, that gets kind of interesting with regards to that.
Yeah, write that down, bro. Write that down, Jamal, because we got to bring that back up.
Right. So that would be we know that on this day, that's right. We got
July the 13th.
We know that we know that that's right. So we gonna see what happens, especially this upcoming season. So next topic.
You really think highly of top 5 quarterback.
I really do.
All
He
right.
only got that good because Saquon can open the field up for him. That's the only reason. I ain't got him being top 5.
A good running backs, a good running game create a lot of things for NFL quarterbacks now. But Daniel Jones, one can stand in that pocket and he can get out of there with his legs and go get it. And got a great arm, accurate with it too.
That's true, but top 5, I think Jamal probably can go and move Daniel Jones out with Saquon Barkley there. Jamal didn't have no hands though back in the high school. They throwing the ball and go right through his hands.
Woo. Okay, we'll move on. Next topic. Yes.
Next topic was what that was. No, we ain't got there yet. We ain't got there yet. My topic.
There had been some conversation, some discussion about, they say the words been thrown around, bandied about in the atmosphere, that they say Seattle is deserving a team. Seattle is deserving of a team. They had a loyal fan following there at the Supersonics, and they then moved them to OKC, the Thunder right there. And then others saying, hey, Vegas needs a team. Vegas needs a team. So what's your thoughts, Coach Julius Hall? Seattle or Vegas for the next NBA team?
Well, I think
for a new NBA team, but it may not be next, but for a new NBA team.
I don't even know why there's any hesitation with this decision. Why? I mean, you take it where the money at. You take the team where the money at. Who's gonna give you the best chance at being the most lucrative for your brand? Not Seattle. They kicked the team out that they had. Why would you go back there right now? Unless you had to admit to. But Seattle ain't where they need to go at. Las Vegas is where they need to go at because that's money. Everybody's going to be there. You get that exposure. All the betting going on there. As long as Pete Rose ain't in the way. and you get everything that you need.
Mm-hmm.
Right there. You got it all right there in Vegas. Vegas done got them a football team. They finna get them a NBA team. They gonna have baseball. Hey, Vegas is the new place to have this at now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, Coach Stud, Seattle, Vegas.
Now, make no mistake about it now, Key Arena used to be rocking when you had Sean Kemp and Gary Payton in there. Used to be rocking.
That's right, the gloves.
I don't know how they let them Sonics got away to OKC. But I would say Las Vegas because they usually didn't want no professional sport based in Las Vegas because it was head of gambling. But they done got past that now with an NFL team, and here come an NBA team for the state of Las Vegas, Nevada.
All right, okay, but you've heard it. Ebony Sports Reporters, folks are saying it need to go to Vegas. Some of us going to say, we remember the fondness, as Coach Stud said, with regards to the folks in Seattle. Seattle, we love you all. We love you all. But we said, y'all share. Ebony Sports Reporters. We're on Facebook and also on YouTube and also on a new channel too, Roku and all of that. So we are moving on to the next topic. There have been some who have doubted. Some have said his first outing wasn't that great, but his second outing, they was like, the 27 points and what he began to play, he began to shine some light. So now the Sonics have said, shut him down. No more for Victor. They said, Victor has shown us that, again, he got the skill sets. And the only thing we just want to do is just increase his muscle mass. But they said Victor has done well during the summer league, and we don't need to let him play no more. Pop said, no more playing. Coach Stud, what are your thoughts with regards to Pop saying, hey, shut down Victor right now? He's done enough already.
Yes, where did my hosts go? Oh, okay. Something came across the screen and made me laugh. That was my daughter. I want to give a shout out to her. Stage is still. But anyway, the first game, he didn't do much. The second game, they seen enough. They're not going to risk him getting injured. We won't see him no more until the start of the regular season. They seen enough in the second game of what they paid a ton of money for.
All right. Coach Julius Hall.
I would have to tell y'all that I am not Nostradamus. I am not Nostradamus, but I am kind of like insightful. Victor is going to be an average player in the NBA. He's not going to be that game changing. He's too timid. I watched him, the second game, he had a better game. I watched the highlights. He looked pretty good, but you're looking at highlights. When you look at his overall game, he running down the court looking like Kwame Brown. So I have to disagree with y'all. I think that he's not going to be what everybody thinks he's going to be. I really don't think that he will be what everybody thinks he's going to be. It's going to be uphill battle for him. Now, give him 4 or 5 years, he might turn into that dominating player, where he get the right players around him that he can just go way down in the low post and just dominate. But right now, he gonna have to build a team around him of up and coming stars. I told y'all though.
Did y'all witness, all of you who are looking at this show, who tuned in from Councilman Rufus Wright and all the others looking at the show, did y'all not catch how Coach Julius Hall, how he tried to play? He's like, he ain't all of that right now, but give me 4 or 5 years, then he'll be that dominant player. See how he was trying to couch the line? See how he was trying to couch it so that now when Victor blows up, he said, well, I told y'all, they got the right players around here. Did y'all witness that right there? Did you see how he was doing when Coach Stud had said Saquon and also Daniel? he tried to talk about him. But see, he didn't say anything. But anyway, we're gonna move on with regards to that. I'm just saying.
I'm not hedging my bet. I'm not hedging my bet. I know.
Okay.
I'm not hedging my bet.
We're
I
not
know
in
that
Vegas.
this boy did not look as dominating with his with what he was doing out there on that court to me. He didn't catch me like Ja Morant, Kobe Bryant. You know, he didn't catch me like those players. So, you know, they automatically had that it, you know, that it factor. And if you don't have that, you know, then it's something wrong. I didn't see it in Kwame because he wasn't tough enough. He wasn't physical enough. He wasn't aggressive enough. And this boy here isn't either. So we'll see. Book is still out.
And I'm going to say this right here. The opinion of Coach Julius Hall is truly the opinion of Coach Julius Hall, because some people are going to tell you that Kwame is gangster. Kwame, we down, homie, from Brunswick. We are down. We are cool. Kwame is gangster. Some people say you can try to mess around with Kwame Brown all you want, but guess what? Stephen A. Smith and all the others understand. They know for a fact that people are saying you might need to be quiet about Kwame Brown. You better put some respect on his name. Kwame, I got respect on your name, brother. We're going to go to
he tougher as an analyst than he was on the basketball court. I agree with Shannon Sharp when it came to Kwame. I do. And Kwame did hit back, he did clap back on Shannon and got some things off. But I mostly agree with Shannon that Kwame was a buzz. And he was.
Do you remember the last time you seen Kwame Brown?
Yeah, we were together. Me and you were together in the restaurant in Brunswick, Georgia. And,
that's right.
Kwame was in the restaurant.
That's right.
And what happened? What happened when y'all was in that restaurant? The America wants to know. Ebony Sports fans wants to know what happened when y'all was in the restaurant.
I walked up to him and whispered. I leaned over to him and said, "I ought to dunk on you."
and then he turned and asked me for my autograph.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
then he turned and asked Coach Eric for his autograph.
Okay. Ebony Sports Reporters. You never know what you will get. You never know what you will get. Ebony Sports Reporters. And we said all y'all share. But we got to pay the bills. We got to pay the bills right now. We got to have on our commercials. We got to pay the bills right now.
We gonna pay the bills right now and go to a commercial.
We're back, Ebony Sports Reporters. I'm hiding the name of the water, so in that way, we're not making any plugs for any other business except for the ones who advertise on Ebony Sports Reporters.
That's correct.
We are back. Coach Julius Hall, Coach Stud in the house. And again, Kwame Brown, you a homie. We respect you. I don't know about the autographs, and I don't know about the person want to dunk on you, because I know you are a gangster. You will clap back. But again, we move on. Next topic. Then all y'all share.
Kwame is invited to come on this show anytime that he wants to. We will welcome Kwame to come on here.
All right.
Come on,
we're throwing it out there. Kwame Brown. That's right. Our homie. That's right.
Right.
And Joy in Georgia again. This is someone who was one of the great American players during the Wimbledon season right now. Wimbledon's going on right now. And Christopher Eubanks out of Monroe, Georgia, in the house. And he defeated on yesterday, but he was the last American to be playing singles, and that is Christopher Eubanks, and he is African American. So, Coach Stud, what's your thoughts with regards to Christopher Eubanks representing us?
And he's definitely doing that, representing us at 6'7" tall. I don't know how he's a tennis player. I thought he was a basketball player, but hey, not only is he doing it, he's doing it well. Kudos to Eubanks.
And Coach Julius Hall, he is ranked number 43,
and he's gonna go up He's gonna go up higher than that. This boy is absolutely amazing. 6'7" is why he's so dominant. Because of his height, it gives him a better advantage. I'm a tennis player. I played since no, you turn your head. Look at you turn your head.
What?
No, I started out in the Alpha Age Tennis League, the USTA. And I was the number 2 single on my high school team. Ask anybody. I was the second best African-American player in the whole city. Behind Ivan Gaston. But this boy is absolutely amazing. He brings a flair to the game. He's the next new star. Venus and Serena and all them going, and Coco and all them. Coco just had a baby, I think. So wasn't that Coco had the baby?
No.
One of the other. One of them had a baby. The red one. She had a baby. So this boy is the new thing. You know, he's a sportscaster. He works at a news station doing the news, doing the sports for a station in Atlanta. He's a newscaster, a sports newscaster. And I was just so proud. His game is just amazing game. And he's the new star. He's up and coming. He's my new hero on the hard courts.
Oh, okay. Oh, hey, got a call coming. Hey, what? Hey, what's up, Matt Jones? Matt Jones from HBJ. Matt Jones, yeah. What? You checking out the show? Oh, you look? Yeah. Ebony Sports Report. We do this every Thursday. Oh, they had told you to check out the show. Okay. You said what? It's a comment you didn't like. You said you played tennis for Jenkins, and you said that you don't know how Julius Hall was the number 2 player. You don't understand that because you said that you were the number 2 player. Okay, man. The opinion of Coach Julius Hall is merely opinion of Coach Julius Hall. So we're going to move on, man. Still check out the show. Share with everybody else. Yeah, I saw Eddie Lawson earlier today. But yeah, okay. Julius Hall is wrong. Okay, thank you. Okay, talk to you later. Matt Jones, he played tennis for HBJ. So I just...
Tell Matt he and I can play anytime he get ready. I think I still got a little bit left in me.
Okay. He's looking at the show right now. So I'm like, okay, all right. So Matt, the challenge is there. And so guess what? We're gonna probably have some Jeffrey Gibbons and everybody else. Everybody will come out the woodworks right now. You have not set yourself up, Julius Hall, but I'm just Coach Julius Hall.
The Gibbons boys knew who I was. They knew that they knew that I was the man. Ivan was the number 1 African American tennis player in the whole city, and I was right behind him.
Okay, we're gonna move on to another topic. Ebony Sports Reporters, Sha'Carri Richardson, she is back, and she's going on. And so what happened? You see Sha'Carri, she is there. She got the orange wig on. Is that the fiery orange? Is like brilliant. And so when they announced her name, she just snatched it off. And guess what? She got the braids in her hair, and it got a star in it. And people said it was like when she was back in high school. Sha'Carri said some wonderful things. So Coach Julius Hall, Sha'Carri Richardson, and she's going to go on to the World Championships now.
Well, the opinions of Jamal Torre is not the opinion of Sha'Carri Richardson, because Sha'Carri said she ain't back. She ain't never went nowhere. Did you hear?
Right. That's
what she said? She said, "No, I'm not back." Hey, this girl is flying.
She said
she ain't running. She flying.
Mm-hmm.
She is absolutely amazing. She's on fire. She's on fire. And ain't nobody can beat her right now.
All right.
Nobody. This girl is running people down. You thought you were gonna win. She running them down and then doing this to her, like Usain Bolt used to do. Bolt did the same thing. Yeah.
All right. So she's gone to the World Championships. Coach Stud, what's your thoughts?
She's the female version of Bolt. Usain Bolt. She's the female version of him, and she is back, and really back. She bad.
As you said, she never went anywhere.
Yeah.
Nothing to be known. Bam, she took it off. Everybody's like, okay. And she took it, bam, threw it, and flew. That's right. So Sha'Carri, people gonna be looking at the World Championships right now. And I think
you know what else?
She was second in the 200 also. Yeah.
But you know what else, Jamal? She really needed that to happen then to make her who she is now, so that she could be focused and ready for where she's going. And that's what I loved about it. People don't understand that, you might have a setback, but where you're going is how you deal with that situation or put you where you should be. And she dealt with it in a grand way, and it's showing. You can't count nobody out. She wanted to prove to the world that she was the baddest female on the track, and that's what she's showing.
And I would agree with that. I think that the challenge that she was facing brought this out. That when she said, that's why I like the fact that you called it on out. When she said, I never went anywhere, that right there showed me that, okay, she's going to be known. Yeah, hey, listen, this is what occurred is a part of what I have gone through, and this is where I'm at right now. And guess what? All of this is just another step for me to take it to another level. So I think that it was a powerful statement by her with regards to that. I think it was a powerful statement, the comments that she made, but also when she then took off the wig and she was sending the sign to everyone out there. And so those naysayers and everyone out there who've been out there, they not got to address the fact that, oh, she's coming. And I think you're right, Coach Hall, Coach Julius, that what she is saying, that, listen here, I'm going to take it all. I'm taking it all. Powerful. We move on. And just to let everyone know this was supposed to be a topic for Ebony Sports Reporters on last week. Because, again, we going to find the information. And so now it's come to a head where now you have a firing. Because, again, the allegations that were made about this, because we looked at, could not get it on the show last week. But the allegations that were made as to what was happening for football players at Northwestern University, which is one of the, what they call the Midwestern Ivy League schools in this country, right here, one of the great educational centers in this country, where leaders come from in this country, and they got this type of stuff happening for football players here. And we will let y'all get into it. Coach Stud, what's your thoughts with regards to that?
All college teams have some hazing, but it's for lately you're getting players are getting seriously injured and some even dying. So it's getting out of hand a little bit now. And I think that's what happened at Northwestern University. It got out of hand up there. And somebody had to be the fall guy for it, and it ran to their head coach, Pat Fitzgerald. He was an outstanding linebacker and a pretty good coach there, but he's no longer with the program. Initially they suspended him, but after reviewing it, they felt it was severe enough that they had to part ways with him.
And Coach Julius Hall, some of the allegations appear to almost encroach upon sexual harassment. That again, lewd behaviors with regards to this, hazing, but then now also sexual harassment, sexual intimidation. That's what, again, some of it appears to go along those lines. So what's your thoughts on this, Coach Julius Hall?
Well, I'm just going to be honest. I really don't think that the coach should have been fired. I really don't. I really don't. You got some badass kids out there. I mean, serious. There's nothing you can do with these kids these days. These kids are just terrible. Absolutely terrible. I had one with me, one of my mentees helping me today. We going through the car wash. He letting the window down. Why the car going through the car wash? Why? These kids are terrible. So you can't blame the coach when the coach can't see everything. Now they're saying that the coach knew about this. They are hiding things. The coach got to go to bed. Coach got to go to sleep at 11 o'clock at night so he can get up and do football the next day. Coach can't watch him 24/7. But as much as this coach is getting paid, as much as these coaches are being paid, they got to have people that they have watching these kids. These kids are bad. I'm telling you. These little 20 and 22 years old, and 19, 18, I'm talking about they're absolutely off the chain. So you're going to fire this man because some kids want to haze. And then those ones that, some of them got some mental problems. They're dry humping on each other. What kind of mess is that? What kind of mess is that? You're cutting all the lights out, they dry humping on each other. What? There ain't no hazing. That's some sickness.
Okay. Oh.
Okay. That's my opinion. They should have never fired that man. No, I don't think they should fire that man.
Okay. The opinion of Coach Julius Hall, merely opinion of Coach Julius Hall. Young people, 18-year-olds to 22-year-olds, guess what? Got love for you, but some of you should not be doing, as he said, the dry humping and in the darkness and all of that. But some allegations made that the coach kind of knew what was going on, that there were some comments that he made, which kind of inferred that he may have known and allowed it to happen. But again, this is at Northwestern. But guess what? There has not been a big scandal as well been at some other schools with regards to that. But we understand why that's coming into play. That's why Ebony Sports Reports put it out there. Again, tied to the fact that because it's Northwestern. So we're going to make sure some schools will never have that type of exposure. And so our next topic. I am frozen specifically because of Coach Julius Hall. Because again, this is something Coach Julius Hall. I'm just gonna throw it out there, Coach. As soon as we saw it, be like, Coach Julius Hall, what's your thoughts on flopping? Because the NBA said we're gonna address it this year right here. Technicals will be thrown at folks for flopping.
Well, I can tell you this. If that rule is instated like they said they're gonna do it, Joker ain't gonna be able to do all that mess he doing no more. He's the biggest flopper in the NBA. He is. And he run people over. And they don't do nothing. But they got to create a star. They had to create another star. And that's what they're doing with this guy. He can play now. But he walking and some more stuff. He getting away with stuff I ain't never seen no NBA player get away with. And with the no flopping rule, I like it because play ball, play ball. Don't be trying to mess me and my brother-in-law money up when y'all out there flopping and the referee don't see it, and then we lose by half a point.
Okay. Coach Sub, what's your thoughts with regards to the NBA and the flopping rule?
This rule should have came on years ago. I'm definitely been in favor of it. Just too much flopping going, and who flops the best and catch the referee attention and get the call, But I'm glad to see them finally going to put interest on it to address it this year here.
All right. So again, some changes are coming. And next topic. This one right here is a little strange for some people. Bob Huggins from West Virginia said that he did not resign. Some people say it's kind of embarrassing for Bob to not be saying some of this. Coach Stud, do you think he resigned or he didn't resign? Is it embarrassing?
Either that or they told him to say resign or get fired. It was just an ultimatum on the table for him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Coach Julius Hall. What do you think's going on with this saga with regards to Bob Huggins now? We move on from Saquon. Now we come to the Bob Huggins saga.
I like Bob Huggins' intensity when he's coaching. He has a lot of intensity. I like it. He's a great coach. But that should have been fired long time ago. Throwing chairs, boxing players, cussing referees out. He should have been gone. No, he didn't resign. They fired him, and like, who ain't never had? Hey, don't tell me none of y'all ain't never had this happen to y'all. They came to your boss, came to you and said, you got two options. You can resign and get fired. Tell me it ain't never happened to everybody watching right now. Yeah, you didn't get fired. I mean, you didn't resign, Bob. You got fired, but you shouldn't have resigned if you're gonna come back later on and say it, because they gave you some money. You know, they gave you a settlement. You know, so you got what you deserve. You got fired and you got money. You got the best of both worlds.
Now, what some people are saying that this is money driven right here, that this is a part of a way to extort additional monies out of West Virginia. That's what some people are saying. Not that we're saying that Ebony Sports reporters, but that's just what some reports are being thrown out there with regards to this whole saga with regards to Bob Huggins. Next topic. Hold on a second. If y'all have not seen the image of Jordan Poole in the Washington Wizards uniform, Jordan Poole has some people are saying he has the saddest faces. For him to be traded from Golden State to Washington and to be making millions of dollars, Jordan Poole, when showcased his facial expression, they're like, wow, that's a man in pain right there. So, Coach Julius Hall, what's your thoughts and your sentiments and your feelings for Jordan Poole? We ask that you be sensitive to Jordan Poole right now, Coach Julius Hall, your comments, because you can be a little harsh.
Well, I'm a Jordan Poole fan. I am. And he went someplace where he could make a lot of more money. You know, they weren't going to be real kind to him out there. I thought the idiot should have went before he went, because he was more of that player. We can get somebody to rebound and act fool. This boy was a ball player. This boy is a ball player. And I don't think Washington is the right fit for him. You know, I would have liked him on the Lakers team. I would have liked him on Miami. I like him in Boston. Washington, not so, you know, all he can do is go there and help the team to be a little bit better competitive. And there's nothing that he can go there and do as far as changing his name to Michael Jordan instead of Jordan Poole. He ain't gonna be able to do that, not in Washington. But anyway, I wish him well. That face that he had, he'll be all right. That's his game face. I'm telling you, I ain't got time to play. You know, y'all gonna pay me anyway. I'm fit to play. I'm fit to play ball and show y'all what it's all about. And that's what he's doing.
Okay.
That's what he's gonna do.
Okay. All right. So Coach Stud, Jordan Poole's facial expressions, his videos don't appear to be too excited.
Initially, when I heard about them dealing him, I thought it had steam from the incident with him and the bad boy on the team there. But after, further, reading it steamed. He didn't like his role he felt his role should have been more playing, and he wasn't going to win that battle with Steph Curry or Klay Thomas. So it got to a thing where the head coach wanted him gone. Steve Kerr wanted him gone. And once that happened, they went on and pulled the trick on it. Steve Kerr just improved himself to the organization, had a lot of success since he's been there at Golden State out in that Bay Area. But it was not steaming from him and the Draymond Green incident at all. It was just he didn't like his role, and he was vocal about it, and it got into it where Steve Kerr just wanted him gone. So that's why he ended up getting dealt. But he's at a place now where he can be able to play his role that he want to play, and he's a baller now. He's a baller now. I like Jordan Poole also, but
yeah, he put up 25 to 30, brother.
Yes, with Beal out of there, he'll get his shots off now. Mm-hmm. But it didn't steam from the incident with him and Draymond Green.
And that was one of the things we were discussing. You put it on out there. That again, it appears that Steve Kerr was a little disenchanted and did not like Jordan's not being a team player. So that's what this rose from. So again, not with regards to Draymond, but again, with regards to other higher ups in the organization who said that, hey, since he's going to act like that, we can make a move. So our next topic.
The last topic.
Okay.
I mean, unless you got some more, because the rest of them were videos that she didn't load.
But we got to talk about the minister of defense. We can't leave without that now.
Well, we can at least have a conversation about it. We can have to discuss about it, but then we can show the video next week. But this is something right here. He gets attacked. People said that he was awful, but he did something. And even those who are, down with Future, Russell Wilson did something for Sierra. He used a part of his own wealth to not buy Sierra's masters. What's your thoughts with regard to that, Coach Stud?
A good husband, a happy home is a happy wife. So he did what he needed to do to get his wife to where she want to be in life.
Okay. All right. And Coach Julius Hall, Russell Wilson, used his resources. He now acquired Sierra's masters, so she now controls her masters, which provides her with wealth and power for herself.
Well, that's what everybody needs to do. If you have that opportunity, you need to buy your masters, because you shouldn't. Matter of fact, when you sign, you should have it where you will get your masters after a certain time. Those contracts do exist, where after 20 years, you can have your masters, or 10 years. You can put the number in there yourself. The record company will agree to it or not agree to it. They're going to get their money off the front end of it anyway, and rob you. So you might as well negotiate the contract, especially if you are that type of talent, to go ahead and get that. I mean, I don't know what was the price that he paid. I didn't see the price that he paid.
Right.
Did anybody see the price?
No, I had not seen.
Oh yeah, I don't think they disclosed it. But they're a power couple, pretty neat, seems to be in love. They were just here, and my wife went to a function with them the other day, about a month ago, when they were here for a school function, and she thought that they were very, very good together. So I'm glad that he did. And like I said, all artists needs to get control of their masters. Michael Jackson had to buy all his back. And when he went and brought the Beatles on, that's when they went and dead anyway. So get control of your masters.
Yes. And Paul McCartney got mad with him, in fact, that he went and did that. Mm-hmm. And so, but we'll close out with this right here. The Minister of Defense, Reggie White. And there's going to be a video that we're going to show y'all, but just in general, what's your thoughts with regards to Reggie White, the Minister of Defense, who leaves from Philadelphia and now goes to Green Bay and brings the title to Green Bay, even though they're going through it out Brett Favre. But again, people are going to say that Reggie is the reason why Reggie now caused free agents to not come there too, for people to sign. Coach Stud.
The biggest game changer for the Green Bay Packers with the Brett Favre era was the acquisition of Reggie White. and Brett Favre would tell you that if you ever interviewed him. Reggie White had what is called the hump move. And whether it was a wide receiver, a 400-pound lineman, he just had brute strength. And with that hump move, he was going to dismiss them and get to the passer or the running back. Reggie White is the best defensive lineman in the history of the NFL, hands down. He done it, and he changed the game when the Green Bay Packers played New England Patriots. He retired a left tackle they had by the name of Max Lane. He retired him with that and took Bledsoe down with that hump move. It's called a hump move.
All right. Coach Julius Hall, Reggie White, Minister of Defense.
Gone too soon. Reggie White was that guy. He is what everybody emulates in that position now. He was the best, like Coach Eric said, he was the best person at that position. He created all kind of moves that people do right now today. He had a way of figuring out how to get around you, how to beat you to that quarterback, and yeah, I can't wait to see the video. But I'm glad that he is getting the recognition that he was so deserving of.
All right. And so again, this has been Ebony Sports Reports, Coach Stud, Coach Eric, and Coach Julius Hall. We'll see y'all next week, next Thursday. We say again, check us out on YouTube and also Facebook. And we also have new channels also. Coach Julius Hall, tell them the new channels that they can check us out on.
Y'all can check us out. It's not
platforms.
The platforms that we're on all social media platforms, but we're now streaming on somebody who saw our site and wanted to put us through their viewers, and now they're streaming our show, most of our shows, whichever shows we tell them, through their base of viewers, and so we get to be seen all around the world. Although we were already seen all around the world, but this broadens our reach to be everywhere now. They have about a quarter. I think he said he had 250,000 people in their base, on their viewers, and we have access to them seeing us. So we just tell them which shows that we want their viewers to see, and their viewers are seeing our shows. We're on Roku TV. You can go to Roku TV and see us. We're on all social media platforms. You can also get our magazines. Everything we're doing with Our Black Media is we got sports shows, we got political shows, we got health and wellness shows, we got financial shows, we got love and relationships, a real estate show, we got mental therapy shows. We got everything here. So don't forget our new programs on Sunday at 5:00. You got Little Known Black History Facts. We got a brand new one coming up Sunday. And at 6:00, we got From the Hood to the Pulpit. Don't miss these shows. We got them there for you all. Thank y'all for watching, and we'll see y'all next Thursday if Jamar is finished.
So we can't find out the name of the streaming group?
No.
So, sound like mafia to me.
Yeah.
This is Ebony Sports Reports. If I'm not here, man, look out for me. Put a call out for me. Conduct an investigation. Ebony Sports Reporters, Coach Eric, Coach Julius Hall. We'll see y'all next week. Peace. We're out of here.
Good night, y'all.
Good night.
like that. 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 Like that.